This is a process of making the cubicle. I'm welding the frame. And then covering with space age technology, insulating space age. This is the upper plate. I use 50mm insulation and an aluminum foil to cover it. This is the first panel. Next panel. This is the front door for the cubicle. That's our cubicle. Space age technology. Just this back end is mounted permanently, but all the other panels are just sitting there, kind of test fitting or something like that. The box is coming along. Power pack. I'm not gonna cover the top plate for now because, as I mentioned, possibly I have to extend this hole here for better cooling. Next step is mounting these doors so I can seal them properly, and then onto the front hot air exhaust through the window. I was thinking maybe it would be better to remove this window glass, the bigger one, and make it like that. That's good for two reasons. The shaft would be smaller and the cooling area would be larger. So I don't know, I'm still thinking on how to do it. I was even thinking of doing the same thing on the other side. Maybe that's what I'll do if the cooling isn't enough from this hole. We'll see. Yeah, well, Now I've decided to take the bigger window glass out for the cooling issue, just to be sure. I'm gonna put 3 of those to each end of the wind tunnel, so it should be enough. So these are 300 by 300 centimeters. Basically a whole bigger window is gonna be for the vent. So just that should be enough, so we'll see. Well, that's done now. Hopefully it will be enough. That's gonna be the inlet, and that's gonna be the outlet. I'm gonna add another hole here, so it's 3 and 3. I think it should be enough. Cool air. The only problem is if it's still not gonna cool the engine, then we have to find a new new fan for the radiator, because this one blows the air from the motor side to the radiator side. That means the hot air from the engine and the generator is going through the radiator. But if we find a fan with blades turned the other way, then we can get the cool air from this window through the radiator, through the engine room, and out from here. So that would be better. Also now we have the last videos were older, and now I'm posting videos that are sort of current. This is the state this project's in right now, so also feel free to support this machine financially if you feel like it. Details in the video description. Also added a window here. This one also broke. Made a hole for the wires. Next we have to put the cubicle back together and then start to build the output shaft from here to these vent holes. So after that we should be able to see how quiet it is inside the bus here. Kind of exciting thing to wait. That side is done. You can feel it sucking air in. That's good. Still the fan makes enormous amounts of noise inside. I wonder how quiet we can get it. But the walls Now we've added 2 voltage meters here, and this is the factory battery charging 24 volt. The white one is exciter generator, which gives out 55 volts, and this one is the main generator through the rectifier that comes straight to the trolley bus. Right now we're running on idling RPM on the engine, and let's turn the RPM up and see how many volts we can see. Now I started to climb the RPMs. Basically this one has to jump first, then this one follows, I think. RPM, I think. Let's take it to 550 volts. Okay, now let's turn on the power and see what we get. Dropped 35 volts drop. Here's the wind tunnel shaft frame. Next morning, the shaft, a few more pieces. Well, the shaft is finished. Obviously I'm gonna cover it with insulation. Now we will add some fuses to the generator, and then we'll start it up and see what we get in terms of sound inside the cab. Okay, now the shaft is finished, almost. It's complete. Have to cover it still, but now it's time to listen to the sound and take a test drive. pretty quiet. It's idling right now. Let's check outside. Turn the power on and see what kind of sound we can get. Take it to 500 volts. Down like this. Turn on the power. Set the RPM down a little bit. Check the sound. It's not really bad.